I'm really looking forward to this because Augustin and I have kind of been missing one another for years. Every now and then we've been being programmed and then something has happened and the program hasn't happened, or one of us has done something else. Anyway, finally we're coming together with one of the best loved concertos of the entire repertoire, and rightly so, the Mendelssohn Violin Concerto, which is a work I've done many times, and so I'm greatly looking forward to hear Augustin's interpretation of it. After Augustin's last visit to Sydney, I had numerous people come up to me in the weeks that followed and said, I think that might have been the finest Brahms Violin Concerto we've ever heard. And when you think of the number of people who've played that, the great artists who've played that in the past, that's quite a compliment. Augustin is a phenomenal artist. Again, huge capacity for virtuosity, but the kind of virtuosity that makes you forget it's happening, because he expresses musical thought and musical phrase. And the virtuosity is almost secondary. That's kind of taken as a given. And he sails above that and takes us with him. It's great for the orchestra to have international artists of this calibre coming as regular guests to us. It's very exciting. The Walküre is, or the Valkyries, which is the English translation, or the Walküre, is possibly the best known and best loved of the four ring operas. Certainly the Ride of the Valkyries, which is a great piece that opens Act 3 of the opera. Most concert goers know it in its orchestral form. It's much more exciting with the 8 ladies. Act 1 is kind of like a symphony for itself. In fact, Act 1 is often played as a symphonic movement. Walküre is probably, of all the ring operas, the one that I would say to any first-timers in Wagner, this is the one you want to see. Come and hear it with us. You're going to hear the real thing. And it's so exciting. I mean, there's people say, oh, but it's a concert, it's not the theatre, but you get the theatre of seeing the orchestra. These are masterpieces, they are life-changing works, and we've got to do them once a generation.